Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to your monthly reading. Let's dive into your coffee cup. Then we're going to start looking to your tarot. If you're new here, this is Divine Light. And if you go on to enjoy this message and if you believe in giving comes back, don't forget to give this one a like and hit subscribe. It's a free way to support. Hit the bell so you never miss a video. This is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising. If this doesn't resonate, go ahead and check those other ones. We have here an evil eye. Okay, let me explain. Evil eye can feel like maybe even you feel maybe you're procrastinating, you're tired all the time, exhausted no matter what you do. Evil eye can feel like maybe you're not really present itself as clumsiness, breaking things, or not being on time, even though you are really like paying attention to being on time. So the evil eye can be coming through two ways. With someone negative intentions, like looking at you, admiring you, jealous. Someone who is really loving and admiring. Okay. Either way, you need to clear that. Clearing can come through when you clean your body, when you clean your home, and take a salt bath, maybe even. It's just energetic clearing. However, you have a practice. If you don't have a practice, you can look up online. You can sage your home and just, find ways to clean that off. And prayer. If you believe in certain religions, there's certain prayers that can be really powerful to clean it, okay? When you chant those prayers, it can be helpful. I see there's a dog here. In the eyes of the dog, there's one tulip. Tulip can represent resilience and the other eye is closed. So you might have or maybe come across someone within the first week that is like really loyal to you. This person really wants to make you happy. They close your eyes. The only thing they can see is how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, how strong you are. If you're, gender doesn't matter. And it seems like they really want to come into your space. However, you need to allow them. Okay, you need to allow them. By allowing that, maybe if you have like a shield around you, you need to drop it off. Another thing here, because I told you have an evil eye, you might feel a little out of touch right now. So being focused, recognizing can be even like being in the moment can help you recognize this person's existence. Okay, they have like a kind of like a white hat, and you can see there's a ring on the forehead. This person might be someone who has a foresight, or the ring can indicate that the foresight is they want commitment. I know this is not a love reading specifically, but it seems like some of you, this person really wants to be known, that they are watching you. They want to be known. And there's a bird right next to them. Soon enough, you might receive some news from them, like some connection, okay? Another thing here, that's why I said you need to really become aware. This can come forth as like a friendly offer, a friendly connection offer that you're not really catch up initially. That's why I said like you need to become aware. In order to become aware, you need to maybe read the body language just tiny bit, or the way things are worded to you. I know this sounds like a puzzle. I don't know if you like to solve puzzles too much, Cancer, but it seems like this is gonna feel like a puzzle to you, but I don't think this person knows that you see it as a puzzle. You don't understand the signal that they're sending you, okay? They think they're very clear. Another thing I see here, within the second week, there's a massive crowd forming here. There are people coming together. There's a gathering. The gathering, okay, the evil eye is aligning with the gathering. I felt here there's a letter T. It can be the name of a community, a city, or a concert, I don't know, theater, a play. In that space, you're going to get the evil eye. So some of you, if you're going on the stage, maybe people are going to start looking at you. That can really create this energy. Another thing here is it can be maybe you're a guest in a crowded environment that you're going to really get eyes on you. Some of you really want to get the eyes on you. If this is like how you make your money, how you actually create a community, maybe you're the community leader or you're a teacher, you want the children's eye on you and you're going to be really impressive for them, or children or student, or doesn't have to be children. But the thing is, you need to really have awareness of your energy and how the eyes are affecting you, because human eyes, we have really like strong power. Okay, they can see through, even we close our eyes in dreams, mind's eye can see through the future and can see unseen entities, can feel it. So that's why I feel you should be careful with the eyes that are following you. Another thing came to me, these, some of these eyes can be cameras following you. Okay, be aware. The third week, we have a legal paper here. It can be a clean paper also, because there's a step inside of it. So some of you might be actually opening up a clean page, maybe leaving this experience behind, but really learning some things through it, but you're leaving it behind and you're stepping through, like 2 steps is actually going to get you to a higher level. We have someone with a big face, like a long face, as you can see, that you're going to be facing with this person. And this person kind of looks like a Picasso painting. So like late Picasso paintings. So it can be someone that head is all over the place type of a personality here. Okay, they just don't know what they're doing. Or another thing, this Picasso, I think he had a really sharp personality as well. So it can be someone maybe has like they don't know what they're doing, but it's really hard to change their mind as well. I'm not gonna say this is not you. It can be you, that you facing yourself or facing someone similar to you, that their mind is really hard to change. And maybe this is a reflection of you. But if you're not like that, if you're flexible, okay, because open-mindedness, I don't feel like this is about, I was going to say religion. I don't think it's about a zodiac sign. Open-mindedness is actually comes from the nature and nurture. Okay, nature is maybe zodiac sign can be included in the nature, but it's nurture. When you are, when you are actually like you learn to taste different foods when you're growing up, and you're open to it, not judgmental. You'll be open. That's why I said it's not. It doesn't have to be you, but you're facing someone. The thing is, though, there's a heart in front of him, behind him. So this person is not like this because of an negative intention. This person is like this because of this, like their heart is pure. They're not really doing this out of spite. Okay, I see that there's a new fire starting to burn when you realize that this person doesn't have negative intentions. This can be someone that maybe you can come to. You see that they're running with their heart open. When you actually burn a fire, they're coming there. The fire is your passion, your new beginning. You start something. This can be a person who's afraid to start something new. When you say, you know what, I am doing it. If you want, you can join me. They're going to start running. Okay, this can be someone who needs encouragement. Maybe like trying new things can be fearful for them too. Okay, I see the 4th week, there's a contract coming in. There's also like little, like, I don't know if this is a scythe or like a chicken wing. Something is on it that really needs to be talked about, the contract. So this can be a new job opportunity. Okay, maybe you are starting a partnership with someone. You're purchasing something, creating a business. The fire can represent that. Can be love. They're not maybe flexible with starting something new, but it seems like the social contract here. It can be a written contract as well, that you're going to discuss something, but there's going to be some little point on inside of it that you need to discuss and you need to clarify. And I feel like you're the one holding this scythe too. It can be also the decision to cut things off when it's not working. Maybe it's just going to be open. Honesty is going to be on the table. Like, it's going to be open and honest situation here. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I'm going to do a separate money and success reading, but there's a chunk of money waiting for you here, guys. I see there are 3 different desires you have. The first 2 is going to be half cut off, but the third one, there's another one, is actually coming faster than the others. This seems like it doesn't mean that those are not going to happen. This means that these still have some time. You see there's progress happening there, but one of them coming rather quickly. There's a chunk of money I told you, and this is also in a slow progress, but it's coming forward. Your energy field is completely intact, even though you have evil eye, meaning it can affect you physically maybe, but it cannot really change your mental mind, okay, spiritual growth or mental decisions. It can physically maybe alter some things. I see the chunk of money. It has some time, but it's coming. And another thing here, this is like in the mouth of a creature. This kind of looks like a creature to me now. So you might have to feed someone something, or this can be about helping animals. It can be like giving comes back type of an energy. Maybe it's going to accelerate the process of this thing coming into your life. Let's pull your tarot now. We're going to look into not really four, but 3 different subjects here. We're going to start by looking where you are right now and where you're heading. And then we're going to look into love, winning, career, success, which I'm going to do a deep dive later. Oh, the lovers. Okay. Yeah, some of you are attracting new love, or some of you are attracting into your life. That's something that will be really fulfilling for you. It seems like your lovers can, in your case, tells me that you're practicing more of self-love rather than expecting it to come. I'm going to start practicing it. When you do, this is the relationships. The relationships are going to start to heal. Justice is fairness. Whatever is fair, that's going to start happening. Maybe like you have suffered in certain ways that your worth, value, haven't seen appreciated. Seems like with the justice here, the things are going to start turning around. The Wheel of Fortune is going to start working on your behalf because it just follows 10 and the 11. Justice is 11. Wheel of Fortune is 10. It's like good things are starting to roll in your life, coming to your life. Justice is coming for the relationship section. It can be romantic relationship, guys. It can also about the relationship, partnerships, friendships that you have. There's going to be some sort of like a healing happening in that field as well. But it's not only like healing in the spiritual level. You're going to start seeing solid results, okay? Karmic completions. If you have suffered karmic stuff, those are coming to an end. We have 10 of Pentacles when it comes to financials. Let me tell you, one of the best cards ever showed up for this set of readings. Some of you are on the brink of really like creating a legacy, or maybe stepping into something that will last for a long time. That's why maybe your 2 desires are following later. One thing is going to be important to invest in, pursue, and nurture, because it seems like that's going to create financial security, long-term stability. Some of you might be actually starting something that will create a legacy for your family. It is like looking really good. Wealth, abundance, and true love. I feel like this card is also involving love. It can be like creating a generational wealth, some sort, like in the steps that you're taking today, or experiencing it. And general overall outcome is celebration. We're gonna go with we're gonna look at it in a narrow way and a wider way. Narrow way can be this month you might have celebrations with your family, friends, loved ones. It is the end of harvest, some graduation, maybe a birth of a baby, a wedding, some good stuff might be happening, a physical event. I told you there's a gathering there in your cup. This can also indicate overall things are going so well. You will be in a very good place. You will be celebrating your success, okay? Let's pull clarifiers. What about this lovers here? Toil and labor, the hard work, basically. Some of you work really hard to build certain things, and maybe even have self-love for yourself, and also maybe build partnership. You work really hard, and it seems like it's starting to pay off now. This is the time that you're going to start collecting those fruits, and we have the fruits here on the tree, and you're going to start enjoying those fruits as well, okay? This is your birthday time, Cancer. If you have passed or if you have celebrated, happy birthday to you. So it seems like the birthday gift is going to start like collecting the fruits of your labor. Justice with the love. We have a thief right there. So if this came with another card, I would say, oh, it's a bad one. But because it's coming with the justice, what happens when you're in front of the God of justice? You will get what you deserve. If there was a thief in your life stealing the joy out of your life, seems like you're going to get what they deserve. This, I don't know if you don't need to like retribution or this kind of like karma avenging things, but it seems like karma is going to avenge you. And there's a massive gift, a beautiful golden gift coming to you when it comes to relationships. This can be someone who's really going to love and appreciate you appearing in your life. When it comes to money, we have a house. That's why I said this is some generational wealth. Some of you might be going into real estate. Some of you buying one, selling one. Something is going to start creating a future. I feel like this is something coming additional. It's not really leaving your life. It can even be about something, if something you have is like maybe problematic, you getting rid of that and getting something that is actually structured, that it can create, like you can maybe a family home, family estate, a farmhouse, something that is going to stay in the family for a long time, or maybe something that has been in the family for a long time. Maybe you're gonna actually get the hand of that. Okay, you're going to own it. You're gonna maybe get inherited to, like something. It's gonna come to you somehow. When it comes to number 3, with the final outcome, the celebration, we have a privileged lady in despair right there. Okay, why is this despair? Why is this lady coming forward when it comes to celebration? Lovers, again, something good is happening in here. A celebration is happening. This can be who was privileged. Maybe they went into despair, but the problem is this person's privilege might have, their despair might have affected you. It seems like this is coming to an end, okay? This is going to be turning out to there's going to be a legal solution coming to it. There's a child involved. I feel like this can be about like child related things are resolving too, and this is going to end up in a way you will be satisfied with the outcome. Okay, let's pull your oracle now. Then I'm going to pull your affirmation at the end. If you made it so far, comment down below, put a little gift box, let me know. We have a rosemary, remembrance, loyalty, and faithfulness. Stay loyal to your dreams, guys. No matter what life shows you, maybe you have put all the toil and labor and you're still not seeing results. Lovers, justice, 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups, celebration. You're on the brink of it. You're on the brink of celebrating success, okay? We have autumn, bounty and balance, exactly fits. Do we have a pumpkin on the ground here? Yep, there you go. There's a pumpkin right there. So it's you collecting your bounty this time. And it's going to bring balance into your life, okay? Let's see one more. We have cauldron, creation, opportunity, and caring. This time is really potent for you, especially this month, your birthday month. So make sure you're brewing the ideas of wealth, source, love, abundance. And because it seems like your wishes will be fulfilled because it's your birthday month, guys. Make a wish, good wish. We have leaves, renewal, revival, progress. So if there is a stagnant area in your life now, seems like there is also renewal happening there. Another thing I told you, this is your birthday month. Birthday months are important because it's about rebirth as well. You can reset. It can be your new year. It doesn't have to be another one's new year that starts your year. This can be the day you can start with the new intentions, new desires, write your to-do list, write your vision for the year, and this can be the beginning of the year for you. Okay, it doesn't have to be the day that everybody's celebrating New Year's, because this is the time your life started. Okay, that's why it's about renewal, reset. We have your affirmation here. Let's see what this one tells us. I no longer judge or criticize myself. I am free to love who I am. Okay? Self-love practice is going to be extremely important this month in order to get what you're desiring. I forgive myself for any wrongdoing. Another thing here is when you know better, this is like a Maya Angelou quote. When you know better, you do better. Now you know better. You're going to actually do better. We don't yell at the babies that are trying to walk. We just help them get up and walk again. And exactly this is the time that you need to do that to yourself, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.